So, now that we are maidenless again, we need to, light this bad boy up. But, because of the little kerfuffle where I forgot to record the last bit, there has been a bit of a break, and I remember that there are two things we need to do. We need to finish Dung Eater's thing, and we need to find a picture. Is it this one, Sorcerer? I doubt it's going to be anything of interest. That looks like that's the tower. And it kind of looks like it's from below. So, I still have never looked into this any more than what we've already had, but I don't think it really matters. What was... Oh wait, is this a... This is a different tower I'm looking at. I'm assuming it has to be this one, because it was from Castle Sol. But I could be wrong about that. I don't think you would have really been able to see what they want you to see, though. So, that should be the tower. Look, the moon's even there. And then it's somewhere by where Great Runes are. I don't think it's up on the ruins. Also, I'm going to assume, since it's a sorcerer painting, that it's not going to be anything exciting for me. Something's cranky. But, like, this and the Dung Eater thing are basically the only things I want to finish up before we actually just do this. It might be from over here. Hopefully the giant doesn't want anything to do with me. Where is the tower? I might have gone too far. Where would I be able to see it? From like right here? I mean, there's a bunch of ruins. Let me look at the picture again. Or get assaulted by goblins. Please stop. It's kind of rude of you. Let me look at that picture again and hopefully not get assaulted by goblins. Not really under a bridge. I kind of wish we could zoom a lot more on it. Technically, we could maybe see it from like way over here. Maybe. I don't know where I'm going right now. Like, here's where there's a lot of ruins. Alright, I know where I am now. Like, I would almost think that this would be a better spot, but you wouldn't be able to see the tower. And it's very clearly the tower, so maybe I should just go up. These spirit deer make it a little difficult for me too. Maybe I should look from above. Maybe that'll give me a better idea. Like nothing over that way. Unless if there's more by the lake, ruin-wise. Leave me alone, snake. I thought for a second that ghost bird was it. And no one's attacking me. Let me look again. We gotta figure this out because I like looking at the paintings. Okay, wait. I got a little bit of a... I'm gonna say a little bit of a better clue from that. Oh, damn it. I didn't think I would be on it. Can almost see a bit of a pointed spire. I think would be more that direction. I don't think it would be like up here, and I don't think there's more below. Yeah, I forgot there's a bunch of freaks here. Whoa, that would have been a death hole. Can I... Wait a minute. Way over... No, I think that... Maybe? From the picture... Actually, this is not the angle I thought it would be. I think from the picture you could see the dome being more to the right. Which maybe it could be more towards... Maybe it could be more towards the lake. There might have been more ruins here than I thought. Bunch of lovely jellyfish. Like, there's the dome. I don't see any of the ruin, like, arches. Like, at all. So that can't be right. So many angles that this could be. And I can't imagine that I would be wrong. Well, now this isn't the right angle at all. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't like looking at the wrong picture like an idiot, was I? Alright, my guess would be that there's like almost a path. A visible location right there. So let's go check that out. It almost seems like a clear vision area, and there's like so many ruins here that I could see this being it. Be somewhere around here. Like maybe down there. And if it's not down there... Man, I should have looked this up before I started to do this, so I could have just pretended that I was looking for it and then been like, oh, look, I found it. All on my own. Well, the weather doesn't make this helpful. I'm kind of curious about that rocky formation over here. Doesn't really look climbable. Or, like, intentionally climbable. Obviously, with the power of faith, anything can be a surface. Well, I'm gonna place a message. I don't know what message. Behold up. Behold up. Great message. Frankly, this is just here as proof that I was here, but look, this guy was also here. Well done. Yeah. Yeah, look at all these people that made it up here. I'm not special. It would have been very nice, though, if I could see in the distance. I feel like this shouldn't be as difficult, but I'm having difficulties. Can't see the dome from there. I think there were some ruins up this way, right? No, not really. Just where there's a bunch of graves. death and ghost trees. Guys chasing me. I would like to figure this out on my own. Why was that jellyfish so angry? It's not the church, because that's pretty bog standard church. And we determined that the... wouldn't be from the garrison. I mean, there's not really archways there. I'm so confused and bad. There's some stuff right over here. Maybe that's where I need to be. Let's try that. I didn't really see the, like, busted tree. I really can't wait for the prize here to be worth it. It's gonna be pretty cool. There are archways. It might very much be just as simple as being over there. I was under the impression there were a lot more ruins, though. But whatever. If it works, it works. I went everywhere but the correct way. I do like these kinds of puzzles, though. Just kind of looking around a map. When it's a little bit easier to get an idea of where you need to be. Yo, guys, did you see, like, a ghost appear? Really should do this at better weather. Wrong thing. God, that looks pretty accurate, but I can't see anything. I didn't mean to jump off. Some stuff over there too could be. Terrible weather for this. Right, and the bats are going to be here too. Definitely should have found a better time to do this. There is like... basically, I think he could totally just be on one of these cliff sides. Since I'm basically circling around, I might as well circle until I either see him or get back to that bonfire. Oh, I thought you guys didn't spawn in anymore. I thought they spawned because of the, ghoul man. I just would love... oh, the vision, it's coming to me. This looks like a much better angle. You can see the dome. Let's look at... Thank God the weather changed. You can see the dome. There are basically two... I think I would have to be down there. I think I need to get back to the bridge. And use the better vision to get a better idea. Wouldn't be like hidden behind one of these gravestones, would you? Yeah, I know, big skeleton man, very scary, very spooky. It was on the bridge. Well, eventually I got there. How did I not see you when I was riding the bridge? It was, something. Before we look at that, let's get over to the subterranean... somewhere. Underground roadsides? No. Or I don't... Oh no, I don't remember where it is specifically. Might be the catacombs. It's one of the ones that's underground. Not quite. Might be the underground roadside. Forsaken Depths? I think the Forsaken Depths was where we fought the first Mog. Yep. Doing great. Underground roadside then. It was the underground roadside. My confusion was that I remember subterranean shunning ground a lot. Even though I slurred that. But yeah, didn't remember the rest. So we got a pointy hat, which is not going to be effective for anything probably. It's like your hat, but without the... Where is it? It was a hat, right? Can't tell me that wasn't a hat. Also, I find it hard to believe that I would have so much difficulty finding a pointy hat. Raises faith by 2 in intelligence. That's interesting. Hood far larger than the head it was meant to cover. Burial shroud of sorts for those who discover at long last the truth they saw. Increases intelligence and faith at the detriment of HP. That's not good. Yeah, surely this is the moon that young Rennala gazed upon. It's a hat. Oh, it's a big one. Oh my god. How does that even, like, work? Massive. It's too massive. It's too much, man. There you are. I forgot to mention, too, in the time that I had, we had between the last recording and this last bit of cleanup, I did get the 2 Magma Blades. Just because I thought, why not? I don't like the way they look too much. But I mean, they're quicker, and then you can also do some of this. Which I thought might have been helpful for Melina, maybe. But, we'll use those while we make our way. Just because, why not? I think it was this way. Pretty good at stunning, it looks like. Didn't have the stamina to dodge out of that like I wanted to. I mean, it works pretty well. You know, I like my heavy hitting, though. Kill some of these rats. Never mind. Rats are too strong. I appreciate the L2, if only because it almost looks like I'm using the two-handing here. Ah, I forgot about the box rat. Pretty quick hits. It just seemed like it might have been a good idea if I struggled because I was hitting slow, which I kind of was, wasn't I? Thought that box broke because of another rat. I think this was where I decided to bail from you guys, wasn't it? Thank you. Actually, why am I even bothering? Get out of here before the port. Please don't hurt me. Okay, we're good. Same thing. It's just there's so many of those flowers. I'm like, there's no reason for me to deal. Kind of sucks I have to come back to here. Does the trap hand... Probably... I close this. Trap hand doesn't seem to care. Well, hello, hello. Look who decided to... Like, they actually just, like... Did they tie their arms behind them? How did you do this to yourself? You would think we would have, like, seen him like this when we first got here. Like, why not? I mean, I get him headbutting the wall was interesting, but, like, why not just have him tied up? And you could still have him invade, because that doesn't really affect how you would be able to invade people. But he's just like, oh, I'm gonna figure this out all on my own. Look how he got his, like, feet on there, too. Also, I've seen people talk about it, but his, armor has, like, the sun, which I guess is similar to the, Solaris Sunbro from Dark Souls. I don't know what that really means, but that's there. He's already in pain.
A curse upon them all. They'll be born cursed, all of them, along with their children. And their children's children. For all time to come.
So, yeah. He's basically just like, oh no, step on me. I think he's enjoying it.
A curse blessings to war.
Yeah, I think he was enjoying it. I don't know if we could have came here with less of the cursed seed badge, but we needed the 5. That's a lot of blood, too. Alright, we got Mending Rune of the Fell Curse. I think I have to rush back through here to get some bonus stuff, but he seems okay. We'll look at that, that cool item we got. That's, again, for another ending. Basically, just these are for choosing an ending. Loathsome Rune gestated by the Dung Eater, used to restore the fractured Elden Ring when brandished by the Elden Lord. The reviled curse will last eternally, and the world's children, grandchildren, and every generation hence will be in its pustules. Ew. If order is defiled entirely, defilement is defilement no more. And for every curse, a cursed blessing. Basically, if everyone's super, no one is. If everyone's defiled, then it's technically not a defilement. I'm gonna just run by the rats and hope for the best. Not really feeling that as an ending decision. And the only thing that's stopping me with Feya's is I don't really understand it fully. Oops, don't want to go that way. I guess I should read the Great Rune again to see what the deal is. Sorry, excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. I like how you always want to do that move. The last one. I'm grateful that it doesn't hit me on the ladder. I was going to say that, but I paused because I didn't want it to cause me suffering. Can you imagine what we might get from his body? That's right. All of his junk. Alright. Well, that's it for that. We have another option. I want to look at some of the items we have before we really get in on this. Because it's going to be... We're getting there. I think this is like supposed to be the last bit. Omen would probably be down here. Oh, the hair comes with it. Malformed helm resembling an omen with its horns cut off. Worn by the Dung Eater, its form is a vision of the landscape of his mind and of his appearance as he wished to see it. The heart of an omen without the body to match. Could there be any crueler existence? What does it matter then if the curse claims it all? So like he cursed the world because he cursed himself, but it seems still like his own making. And this is other heavy armor. The heavy sun-shaped medallion represents both the guidance he once saw and the rings to which will one day lead. The ring to which it will one day lead. I don't know what the correlation with the sun would be with that. If it goes as deep as actually being a reference to Dark Souls, I don't really know it. And I'm going to assume that the rest doesn't really have anything to say. And then what we missed when I goofed up the recording with the Frenzy Flame, since we're here. I got this stuff too. I wanted to read this because the face resembles the fire giant. Grotesque face sculpted on the chest is said to depict the corrupt ancient god of the flame. Taboos transform into lasting obsession by virtue of the fear that they inspire. Followed by the god-slayed black flame, became traitors, abandoning their posts as guardians. The seduction of a taboo is never easily spurned. Guessing that relates to just the God-Slayer apostles too, right? Because of the black flame. And then we have... I don't think anything else mentions... or has had different descriptions, but the nomadic merchant's finery. These merchants once thrived as the Great Caravan, but after being accused of heretical beliefs, their entire clan was rounded up and buried alive far underground. Then they chanted a curse of despair and summoned the Flame of Frenzy. So when they were buried under Lendel, that's when the Flame of Frenzy kind of came into being. I don't think I read these. If I did, I'll skip it. This was from the Flame Village. South of the Grand Lift of Dectus lies the Frenzied Flame Village. Nope, that's a different one. Beneath Lendel, at the very bottom, lies our Lord, Lord of the Frenzy, the Three Fingers who holds us in thrall. I think this was the one that we got from the village itself. And Maquilla's Needle, the Imperium. Maquilla crafted a needle to resist the influence of outer gods. Those who have inherited the Flame of Frenzy, yet wish not to become its lord, would do well to seek Maquilla's Needle, which we already have. And maybe the needle itself brought up one last aspect. Because obviously we still got that frenzy nastiness on us. And we need an option to get rid of it so I can just cheese out multiple endings. That's a Starlight. Where are you, Needle? Oh, right. I think it might be a usable. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Where are you, Needle? Wasn't it, like, really fancy looking? I think I had trouble finding it last time, too. It's not like a direct key. Look at, we got 14 of those. Feel stupid. I feel really stupid. Maybe the best option would be to... Oh, there it is usable. Ah, dang, I was right. It's just in a completely different category. One of the unalloyed gold needles that Miquella crafted to ward away the meddling of outer gods, capable of subduing the flame of frenzy if inherited, allowing one to cheat fate and avoid becoming Lord of Frenzied. However, the needle is yet unfinished and can only be used in the heart of the storm beyond time, said to be found in Farum Azula. Well, with all that out of the way, guess it's time to light it up. Listen to the sounds of flame. So again, if we didn't do this and we didn't piss off Melina, she would have just lit herself on fire and, I guess, die. The reason I kind of wanted to do this, well, I guess we'll just actually light it up and then discuss. But obviously I don't want Melina to die. Oh wow, that was just quick. I feel like we just had to wait it out. But I would almost be fine with Melina's sacrifice since it's in-game and I don't think she actually does anything else. But in the back of my head, I'm thinking, what if there's DLC and what if her survival kind of adds something to that DLC? Now, I doubt it. That seems a bit extreme. But just in case, it seemed like a neat idea. So we let her live by just being pissed with us because, you know, Frenzy Flame doesn't sound great. And we become the kindling. Yeah, I'm burning up. Oh, it kind of seemed like I love it. I mean, I did do the Fire's Deadly Sin for a bit. Oh, there I go. Oh, and the tree is actually on fire. Let's go. Burn it up. Shit's lit, yo. See, I'm hip with the kids. I know what the sayings are. So yeah, we're just here. Which I still don't really know what the lore is, but lots of dragons. Which is kind of sick. It almost makes me think of the hit video game Lair for the PlayStation 3. It looks pretty cool. I think I'm going to switch back to my main weapons. You know, I did try to play around with, maybe I'll try playing around with that a bit more. Wherever it might be. I tried playing around with Spear and Shield. I kind of liked the look of this one. And I also did it so it can upgrade, which I think like just makes it so you hits bounce off a lot easier. Kind of a neat look. I also don't think I showed, but I put Erdtree's favor back on, which made it so I was able to kind of put on a bit better gear. What do I have? Is that Tree Sentinel? Tree Sentinels, Radahn's gloves, Crucible, Melina, you know. Stuff that I like. I think it looks nice. Sometimes the lighting makes the gold look fine enough. Sometimes it makes it look like it mismatches, but I'm happy with it. Why isn't that nice? Just a smithing stone 8. So it's kind of interesting to me almost that they decided to give us a bit of a preview of this place. Because it almost seems like it's supposed to be like a big reveal now. I mean, it kind of is. Nothing down there. So I'm guessing we're just basically following this around until we get to the big room. No bonfire yet? Did I, like, miss one? I kind of want to jump into tornado. Don't you dare. I did it. I kind of want to. Huh. I mean, spear and shield seems fine. Except when I let the stamina go because I'm bad. That guy's still eating. I forget that I need to drop the shield a little bit to just let that stamina go back. I also keep thinking that I have more range than I actually do. The problem, too, with me putting what I put on this shield is that I can't do the... Man, you just don't care. I can't do the spear special. Got him. Ooh, Beast's Curve Sword. Seems neat. Honestly, I think it probably would be better for me to have that bonus on. I need to look back at what the ash on the shield is supposed to do. Liar. No. Not here, too. It was supposed to be safe. I would assume... I say assume. I did put it on knowing what it does, but... Ooh. I just, like, completely forgot. I think it just makes it so your stamina isn't as eaten up. Also, I think it regens your stamina a bit better. I forgot, too, I can do this with the shield. And the R2 is decent. I don't know. I just wanted to switch stuff up a little bit just for funsies. It's not like much of a switch up, and overall as soon as I get to like a next part, I'm probably going to switch back to Blasphemous Blade and whatnot. At least once I get to a bonfire, which has to be close by, like right here. I just think it's neat looking. I like it. And I had upgraded the Clean Rot Spear a long time ago to level 9, so I felt like maybe just getting it a little bit more would help. Got so much for a level up. It would be nice, maybe. I think this was the shield you got from the Skion from the tutorial island. Not really tutorial, but the Preludes land. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not even positive if I know what I'm talking about, but we're going back to what I like, what I use. If I can find them, they're over here. Barricade Shield. Let me see what that actually was. So again, I don't fully remember, but it seemed like it was a decent idea to keep the shield up. Ash of War. Right, I can't really tell from that. Could also have done that. I guess I should have looked at my inventory. Wrong. There we go. That's what I need. Ash of War Holy Ground grants affinity and skill to an armament. Raises shield to create Erdtree, concentrated area that continuously restores HP and boosts defense for self and allies. Okay. That's neat. And then the shield one was... And I think because it was a big shield, I couldn't do these parry ones. Which again is also fine. Lifesteal Fist. I kind of forgot about like all of these things that we had. So many different things. Is it not in my inventory because I have it equipped? That's annoying. Whatever. I think it just raises the effectiveness of shield. And then I guess I used that instead of the other one because I figured the other one would only be beneficial for, I don't like this. I don't like that I can summon someone, and I don't like that there's nothing here. Well, there it is. Excuse me. Can't really see you right now. Not what I wanted to do. I panicked and... Ow, okay. That hurts. Didn't really mean to jump, but it worked out. Oh wow, he is not taking a lot of damage. Kind of blows when you don't have a horse to help. Was that a wind? Stop it. That's rude. That's obnoxious, honestly. Problem is, I guess getting his head probably would be better, but also if I boost it, if I was able to boost up more than just the defense. Almost seems like he's stuck right now. Never mind. I was wrong. My bad. I think I need to change my Wonder Flask back, actually. I think it's stuck on the Melina stuff that I did before. Full whiffs. Oh, I wasn't sure what you were doing, buddy. Ow! Rude. Dude. Like, I'm trying not to lock on because locking on seems like a mistake. But I also have no idea where you are. Ow. You're right there, apparently. Give up. Fingers crossed that this is one of those guys that will not come back. I don't think dragons ever come back, so we should be fine, but this windstorm thing right here is just obnoxious. Was in the middle of an animation, so I couldn't. I like stood on him. Stand it. Not good. He's like not difficult except for his health. Kinda wish I had bleed at this point. Kind of nothing. That blast is what I tend to get hit by because my camera's not in a good spot. Wind blast. How was that a whiff? Jesus, I didn't even realize his health was that low at that point. Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone, very cool. That was a prolonged experience and a little lame. Kind of lame a little bit. What are you doing, buddy? Got too close to that tornado? We did it, but at what cost? There was something else that I actually forgot all about. Oh, down there doesn't seem right. But over here... Time for done. There was one other thing. I forgot that we had the Fire Giant Soul. I don't think we looked at it at all. Oh, look at that. That's like that's so close by. We fought like one boss, and it wasn't even a real boss. Giving us these smithing stones, though. I guess we'll go, right now we'll go back since we got to a bonfire like immediately before I forget the Fire Giant thing again. I really don't. Don't remember if we read about the Fire Giant thing, but I guess this is kind of more important. Let me read that Fire Giant thing. It's not in key items. I'm all over the place with menus. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't think I remember that there was a remembrance. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by the finger reader. The Fire Giant is a survivor of the war against the giants. Upon realizing the flame of their forge would never die, Queen Marika marked him with a curse. O trifling giant, mayst thou tend thy flames for eternity. Okay, that is upsetting for you.
You've done it, I see.
Yeah, I guess so.
What do you have for me now? I am a finger reader. I will remain here until their dialogue ends and the fingers speak again. Do as you please. Take whatever course seems most worthy to you. Now you may go.
I mean, yeah, that's basically what I did. Good thing Finger is too busy reading the stars or whatever.
You'd force this tired old crone to work, even now. Harder taskmaster have I never met.
We have fun here. I can't really ask anything else. New equipment? No Fire Giant equipment. New have a Faith Whip? Hefty whip woven from the flames red hair of a fire giant. That's gross. Every giant is red of hair, and Radahn was said to have despised his own red locks. Perhaps that was the curse of their kind. Was Radahn actually a giant? But I guess we don't really know. I assumed Radahn was like normal sized. Flame Dance imbues the red braid with the giant's flame and lash out in a wide range with a series of agile swings. Burn O Flame, one of the incantations that draws directly from the power of the fire giants, raises a series of flame pillars around the... That must be what that fake NPC, not fake NPC, but the NPC player... You know what I mean. The player... Oh my god. The Tarnished NPC at that one fort used that I thought was the other spell. Raises a series of flame pillars around the caster. Charge further increases the number of flame pillars. Fire giants borrowed from the power of a fell god, and still they were defeated. Yet their failure released them from their solitary curse to serve as keepers of the flame for eternity. Well, I do want that. I'll take it. Hopefully if I want that fire giant whip, I can just go to one of the mausoleums. Hey, girl! Sorry. I didn't think things would go bad here.
Take a look around. The Roundtable Hold is burned. Razed to the ground. Don't worry. I don't blame you.
I mean, it was my fault.
Tuning just the same as before, which is why I need your help persuading Master Hugh to leave. His roots are so knotted in this place. He won't last much longer if he stays here. His shackles are broken. He's a free man now, It's high time he put the Roundtable behind him.
Why not? I kind of wonder if we didn't continue side quests at all, if people here would, like Fea, would have something to say about this. Yo, dude, you gotta go.
I knew you'd be back.
Oh,
Lay out your arms. Let's get smithing.
he knew I'd be back? That's adorable. Because he seemed to hate me and think I was dead every time.
Weren't you listening? As I've always said, you came to challenge the demigods and their god, to slay them. And as long as you do, I will always smith your weapons. It is what I wish. To smith a weapon for you to slay a god.
Dude, you're so cool. I don't have anything for you to strengthen, but you're chill, dude. I guess I can't really convince him. I mean, you already smithed the weapons I'm using, so I don't know what else you want to do.
I see. You're here for some spirit tuning.
No, it's about Hugh.
Oh, is that right? So Master Hugh won't listen to you either. You have my thanks regardless. I'll try and talk him round next time. I know he was given this great entreaty to craft a weapon which could slay a god. Though I can't help but think of it as a curse. A fearsome curse. Put on him by Queen Marika. And if that's the case, I'm not sure there's anything we can do.
That's a shame. I'll go back to see if he has anything else to say about this. So, this is
Lay out your arms.
what happened to her?
I've upset the girl. She says that now my chains are broken, I'm free. That if I stay here, I will be ruined with the Roundtable. What use have I for freedom now? I smith weapons to slay a god. I have lived and will die doing so upon this spot. Is there any other way?
I mean, like, I know a place where there was a giant that was smithing stuff. Like, you could just go do it there. I mean, you can continue to do what you do just somewhere else. Cool. Okay. Curious if, actually, I think this might be the point. A couple of stuff we have to do before we continue. Nope, you're still here.
In this ash. It reminds me of my...
Yeah, but, you know, the whole place is on fire, so... that might really not continue, then. I feel like if it doesn't continue from this point, then it just won't, which is a shame. So I think I have everything done that's supposed to continue that quest line. Yo, dude, your books probably aren't going to be doing great here.
You burned the Erdtree, didn't you? Then the Roundtable is soon to follow. No need to fret about that. The Roundtable Hold served to put a Tarnished upon the throne of Elden Lord. And if the Erdtree needed to burn for that to happen, then the Roundtable must go as well.
It's cool how everyone's just into it. Gideon, I think I located them all.
Demigods, yet Nicola of the Erdtree, his twin, Melina Princess, and Rani is said to have so here if you should I'll trade you fine. We both desire to stand as such. So, the Erdtree.
I don't think I talked to him about this before.
I heard speculation Nicola embedded himself in the Erdtree. But, before he could finish, someone cut the tree open and absconded with his infant form.
So that was like the husk of him.
It seems those words held weight. How
And that was
vexing.
Mog that stole him away.
The All-Knowing didn't have the full story. Perhaps the Queen's sorrow was justified. My apologies. Lost myself for a moment there. The information you shared is of great value. As promised, your reward. A secret right, known only to me. You are a true fellow. All I ask is that you remain constant.
I'm frenzied right now. Lord's Divine Fortification. Yeah, we have nothing else to talk to him about then.
Table for a time. I must learn all that can be taken from this place and sear it into my memory. How could I call myself the all-knowing if I did any less?
Okay.
The pursuit of knowledge is without end. For knowledge is never a thing complete. Thus, I maintain the mantle of all-knowing. Perhaps the same could be said of guidance. Who's to say whether we'll remain who we are once the fight is finished? What do you think? As one who aspires to become Elden Lord.
I'll be honest, I wasn't paying attention. I was hoping I actually got a choice.
Well, what is it now?
Okay. Well, excuse me then. You guys have anything to say over here? Oh. Right. Forgot I had some bells. You know what sucks is apparently in New Game Plus, the whole bell bearing thing gets reset, which seems really obnoxious, and I feel like they really shouldn't. Because then you just have to go and collect them all again. It seems annoying. Especially if you want to start upgrading weapons big. Like, I guess you would just have to buy as many of the the stones as you can before you do that. I'm assuming this probably needs 2 if it's going to be from a god. Oh, it only uses 1 slot. Okay. What was the other thing? Some kind of fortification. Was it this one? Lord's Divine Fortification? That's what I get for half paying attention. I think it has to be that. I can... This is going to be a little bit annoying. Oh, I guess I could have done it there. I don't know. Flame, grant me strength. Put that back on. And remove that for now, because the attack boost I think I would prefer at the moment. Depending on what we end up facing, obviously might be different, but I feel like that's going to be the most beneficial for me while we're doing like this main area. I mean, I'm not going to really use it. Right, I think I saw this before, but I would have to use a staff, I believe. Shadow bait. Let's put on... I'm gonna put it out there that the Scarlet Flower is probably not a good idea to use. I'll like dump some of the stuff that I liked before on again. And I think I wanted my string shot wherever that might be. String shot. Alright. Mainly I just want it to... Oh, right, Wonder Flask. What is Wonder Flask at right now? I think it's poise damage, Flame Shroud, and Break Poise. I mean, Break Poise is still a good idea, but I don't know. I just want the damage. Big damage right now. I can see that being effective on large enemies, but I don't think it would be worth it for anything else. So I'm curious. I'm assuming we have to do the You have anything to say?
Bok the seamster, ready to make adjustments.
Nah, you're just chilling. It is on fire, but not... I'm guessing not, like, affecting anything quite yet. Or else we would be able to, just go straight in. Yeah, he's feeling great. Wonder if it says anything specifically. None may enter. Okay, it's basically the same thing. Alright, well, yeah, so we do have to continue down this. Part of me was just thinking that... I guess I still just don't understand what we're doing here. So part of me was thinking that maybe this was optional. But it seems it is not. Does that dude have a, like, a jar as a shield? Like a busted jar? I don't think so, but it kind of looks like it. Oh, hello. Where'd you come from, buddy? I like whiffing. Oh, I love whiffing so much. Whiffing's so fun. What a blast. One of those situations where it should have been very easy. Guess we'll go that way. I do know there is a nothing. Never mind. Can I climb this? Hurrah! Let's go. I don't really like the way this area is, like, ripped apart. It makes me feel like I need to dodge projectiles or something. Well, jump attacks are still working out pretty well. Pretty strong. So I already forgot where we found the lore. But, probably was one of the, like, items we got from Beast Clergy. But the, like, originally people were beasts or something, right? That was kind of what we were told. Did you, like, charge up? I forgot we actually picked up your weapon, too. Let's look at that. Eh. Wasn't really worth it, was it? So I wonder if this has to do with, like, the origin point of something. A lot of these guys around, and I don't know if I should have actually jumped down here. Especially since I wanted to look at that weapon. It was a curved sword. I'm pretty sure it wasn't great. I'm not saying it was like a bad curved sword. I'm saying it wasn't like a big one. There it is. Beastman. Curved sword forged of dull iron wielded by the Beastman of Farum Azula. The blade is heavy but well balanced, comparatively easy to wield for the damage it delivers. And no special slash attacks. Kind of like the curve. I don't like how it's a short sword, I guess. I don't like that part. Like, I wish it was a little bit longer. It's also kind of neat how, I'm trying to just look around and make sure I'm safe. It's neat how we did end up fighting one of these enemies very early on in the game. In one of the, like, normal dungeons, basically. This is where I went out and about. I'm gonna circle around and make sure there isn't anything else, but I think this is just where the shield guy came from. don't really see anything else around there. I feel like maybe we would have gotten swarmed if we, there are some guys, but maybe we would have been swarmed more if we had tried to just go there without going up these paths. Before I go out that way, I guess we should probably go over here. Or maybe not. Oh, that lightning is just random. So I wonder if the Beasthood stuff relates to dragons, since there's a lot of dragons flying about doing dragon things. Also, this isn't like a shortcut because we came from up. Dragon. Could this be an item? Just a full arena? I was gonna say I hear weird noises. I didn't. Of course they have that junk still. Great. Well. That very much looks like something that I don't want to go to right now. So I'm going to go this way. Although I really don't want to deal with this either. So then this makes me wonder if these enemies had a connection to all this stuff as well. I see you being sneaky. You sneaky little lad. Fun fact, you can't, Get me out, get me out, get me out! Oh. Ah! So that's what happens when you actually let that get you. Like, I was safe in a spot, and I was trying to roll further away, and ended up rolling deeper into it. Very cool. I'm gonna continue this way. I kind of wish I would have went there first. I hate those enemies. They're nasty. And I don't like an insta-kill status ailment. It's unpleasant. It looks pretty sick when it happens. I saw it happen to my friend when we were in the woods at Altus Plateau. And it wasn't pleasant. I'm gonna see how well I can just book it past these enemies in general. Grab items and then just not deal with them. Looks like this kind of just leads to a path around most of them. Seems like this would be the best way to continue forwards. A big one by the gazebo. Might actually be the only way forward since there's a hole here. I was kind of hoping that maybe I could horse back since we were down low, but I wasn't holding my breath for it. Wow, this area goes far. I don't know if this is progress or not. He's like praying to the gazebo. See him like mushing his head down? What a weirdo. I'm gonna steal whatever's in here and hopefully it doesn't freak you guys out. Well. Do I dare book it for items? I mean, technically they won't see me. Yeah, as long as I didn't run, so that worked out. Get me out of here. I think all it was smithing stones. Alright. What do you have to say, message? Yeah, I see him. Nope. Oh, no, 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 no. I tried to be slick and it wasn't very slick. It seems like I can stun them with jumping attacks, which is a good idea. But I bungled it. Okay, well that was real eventful. Gonna go back up. Do I want to go that path that leads to like a weird arena looking thing? I'm gonna try to move what I think is forward. I see. So the one that's up there that I didn't kill is a spell person. Ooh! Like that. Leave me alone. I don't like that. Ooh, I like that. Wow, they're really just giving them to me, aren't they? Wow, you got hops, man. Well, with what we just got there. Sombering. Wow, okay. How much deeper can I go with some of the items I have with that? I don't remember how much I upgraded the magma. Yo, dude, what up? That hurts a lot. Well, what was that spell book? Let me actually rest so that they aren't coming at me still. Of course, I still can't level up. I don't know why I'm even looking. But ancient prayer book is neat. This is not the right place for it. It would be in key items. Gives a learned cleric the ancient dragon stuff. Ancient dragon lightning spear and lightning strike. Prayer book of the capital's ancient dragon cult. A lost tome that never reached the lands between. Contains red lightning incantations. So I guess they worship dragons? Maybe, is that what the implication would be then? I would have to go from here. Guess what we're using all of our souls on? Whatever spells we get from that. Again, though, very cool. Like, you basically get all of the sorceries possible early on. We're in, like, the last, basically last, like, area. And we are still getting prayer books. I really should have been giving these to Turtle Pope. Because it's like... Corden just going all over the goddamn place. It's a little annoying. But hopefully we're done by now. I would assume we got one ancient book that we wouldn't get another one. I don't know why I went for you. I guess I thought maybe you would chase me. Alright, buddy, I got a spell for you.
It will make me forget, you say, so that I can...
Listen, I offered it to you once. I know you don't want it. Don't worry about it. Have a prayer book. This is heresy.
That is a work of heresy.
Oh, who would have thought?
Incantations bear no lineage from the Erdtree.
Whoa, crazy.
Very well. I'll take it off your hands. I cannot afford to maintain my innocence any longer. I must.
It's the same
if it
thing.
Offers only the most meager of hints.
It's always the same thing. Oh, so it's like a single lightning spear. And summons red lightning that spreads from impact. That sounds kind of neat, actually. So like, this is just a weaker version of the one that I got from the other dragon. What do you think? You guys don't have anything to say? I mean, you can see it. It's not having a good time, that tree of yours. They don't seem to care that much. Not there. Actually, I'm curious. Is this, like, completely lit up? Because that would be kind of neat. It's a little disappointing. I would have liked to have seen a big fire here, at least. I want to look at... Just want to look at it. So this one doubles up. Hits twice. I'm guessing this one just hits once. Quicker cast. And this one is... interesting. Wonder if that works well on... wonder if that works well on like a big boss. Like the bubbles. Or if that's like a one-hit kind of thing. Like, apparently the, we'll put my frost back on. I don't know, does that even cause frost? The frozen lightning spear? I don't know if it actually does. I don't know. I've had it for a while. I like the way it looks. Honestly, with how many of these I mean, I don't really use them. I'm curious. I think the Gravelstone not incantation. The Gravelstone prayer thing is what boosts those. Obviously, I mostly spend my time boosting myself with fortification spells.
Lay out your own.
What does the gravel need? It would be over here. Boost Dragon Cult incantations. It requires smithing. So this would go up to... I'm gonna just do it. I don't care. Whatever mini I have, I don't have really much reason to keep it. I'm out of 8. It is technically... is it technically better than my... what I use now? No. Next time... No. No, that I was seeing what it would be better for when... I'd imagine it reaches the same exact point. Because it looks like it scales the same way. And Dragon Communion... would be the ones that make you look like a dragon. While Dragon Cult is, I think, all of the lightning stuff. which maybe I should have looked further into before I decided to just use smithing stones. But it's not like I was upgrading anything anyways with those. I think I need an 8 for the next one. Yeah, it's at plus 23, so I would need smithing 8. I would assume there is a smithing stone 8 thing, but whatever. I mean, that seems like it would end up being scaled appropriately, but I feel like that might be beneficial for some of the stuff that I did. How much? Yeah. Obviously, I shouldn't have spent all that money, maybe, but let's just continue this way, and I will just remember to come back here for that. Or I should just go do that now, honestly. I probably should just do that now from here so we don't aggro so many things. Also, let me get rid of the marker. I was thinking that I had a lot of souls, but I don't think it really matters that much. And in the grand scheme of things, I don't really think I'm gonna get too many more levels. I don't know. Obviously, I want the levels when I can get them, but I don't know how much I want to really try to play it safe. So, were you this message dragging ahead? It might not be anything special, but it looks like an arena. I've already died? Okay. Should I boost? I'm assuming it, if anything, because it doesn't look like much of a special location. Is it nothing? We got a smithing stone 8, but here's a dragon. That actually does seem pretty good. That was good damage if you just stay still. What about this one? How do you feel about this one? Maybe you would feel something if I hit you with it. I think the other one worked better. No, why? You can't blame me for that. Okay, but it is just a normal ass dragon. So I'm gonna try to just spam that fire, because I think every pillar had to have been a its own separate hitbox, right? Because that seemed like that was a big chunk of damage. And I'm gonna go try to kill them just because they dropped something before. Actually, I don't think I got a dragon heart from the other one, did I? Did I? I don't think so. I wonder if there's any significance to that. Did like, technically I didn't get dragon hearts from the boss ones that had like actual names, but they're boss ones, like real boss ones, so I understand why. Really risked it with that jump. I'm gonna still boost though, especially flame grant me strength. Ow. Ow. Accidentally did a bit too much there. I like how my hitbox is kind of technically lower because I'm crouching to set off the spell. Kind of funny. Stop with the wind. I need to just try to hit him now because he's really low. I need to actually hit him now because he's really low. He doesn't seem to actually have a lot of lightning going on, does he? I don't know if it's because he didn't, like, proc it on himself. Yeah, Burno Flame is pretty fun, isn't it? Yeah, don't worry, the item will come eventually. Yeah, we'll get that item. Oh, okay, I guess we're continuing then. I don't know, it seems so weird to have, like, a really blatant, proper arena set up like that, so I kind of thought it would be a bit more than grab the item and book it.